Welcome to part 11 of Ace Attorney Blind Reaction with Hannah and Camille. We're at hard evidence.
Examine the scene of the crime.
Can I press him on anything, or will I get penalized?
No, you don't get penalized for pressing.
Oh, cool.
I mean, I think there's like one instance where you do, but the judge will warn you first.
Okay.
Now, don't jump the gun on me, pal. Just listen. I'm getting to the good part.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Alright, memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body.
Just because you found it next to the body doesn't mean Oh no, they found
Then who did write it, smarty pants? I did. Somewhere up in heaven, Mia's already shaking her head.
I am going to reload.
I mean...
That's just embarrassing. I'm going to do it. Oh, it could have been me?
What? So it was you!
No. I'm just saying it could have been me. Can you prove it wasn't?
Well, yeah.
Objection. Hold it. So you're admitting to this? I meant that you could have wrote the note.
Yeah, like Edgeworth.
Yeah. Listen to me, the court of law, and I expect you to refrain from making such.
Amateur.
Yeah. How do I reload this? Oh, here we go.
No.
I'm reloading.
That's gonna take you all the way back to the beginning.
No, but I saved right before.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yep. See? The
Oh.
killer. The killer. Anyone could see that.
Huh. You're saying the killer wrote her own name? Buddy, please.
No. She was framed.
Yeah. You still get yelled at by Edgeworth, though.
Hold on. If it was that the case, where is your evidence? Irk. I guess it was a bit of a tall order for you. Those without evidence shouldn't open their mouths, Mr. Wright.
Yeah, pal.
Arg.
Yeah, I love Edgeworth. He's got a sharp wit and he is not afraid to use it.
Well, detective, tell us what was written on the memo you found. It was written clearly in blood.
Yeah, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test. Oh, cross-examine this. Press this one. This one's funny.
Really?
Yeah.
What kind of tests were these again?
Huh? What kind? Well, I hear they take the little bits in the blood, the hermogoblins, hermogoblin bobbin. I refuse to testify on this matter, pal. I'm no expert on blood tests.
Yes, that was quite clear. You may continue with your testimony.
Poor Gumshoe. Thanks, pal. I mean, Your Honor, sir.
Detective Gumshoe.
Yeah?
I look forward to your next evaluation, as should you.
Oh.
That was a mess.
Right, where was I?
And did you find any evidence?
Yeah, you already cross-examined this.
Oh. Because I can't find anything.
Yeah, once you're done, it loops you back around to the beginning. So there's a contradiction in here somewhere. You just gotta figure out what it is.
No, don't hold it. I meant to do the different one. Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. How? It does? I don't see any contradiction. Oh, really? Objection overruled.
Yeah, you goofed.
Oops. That didn't go well. Well, I did save, so. Well, I have. Wait. After securing the suspect, I examined. Okay. Then he should have seen that. Your Honor, that evidence contradicts. It does? I don't see. What? I see how it does. He would have noticed that it was wrong as well. Well, it could have been. She could have written it because she had plans with her sister. I am grasping for loops.
I mean, okay, think about it this way. Gumshoe's big piece of evidence is that piece of paper with Maya's name on it that Mia supposedly wrote in her dying moments.
Yeah.
So, why would Mia not have been able to write it? Think about it that way.
Because she was dead.
Okay, and how do we prove that she was dead and that
The
it was right?
autopsy report. Okay. Thank you. Detective Gumshoe. There's one thing I want to clarify for me here. You say the victim, Miss Faye, wrote this note. That she is accusing the defendant, Maya Faye? Is that what you're really saying?
What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have?
You have it backwards, detective.
Backwards?
The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is the report from your department, detective. Immediate.
A report you handed to me.
Exactly. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately.
But
No butting your way out of this one, detective. You're not Larry Butts. Somehow.
Larry Butts doesn't get butted out of things very much either.
I know. I just had to do the wordplay. Order. The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have been able to have the time to write anything down. Objection. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When?
It was the day after the murder.
Okay. Is that because I saved? It was the day after the murder. The prosecution point being.
That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor.
What?
He updated the autopsy report.
You're supposed to get notified when that happens.
This is Ace Attorney wonky shenanigans legal system. They don't do that here.
What? A second autopsy was reported yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate from a blunt object. But there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow.
Yeah,
I received the results this morning.
because clearly Edgeworth caught on to the fact that someone who died immediately would not have had time to write down a receipt.
No way. Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all. I see. Edgeworth. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say?
You're a sham. The detective's a sham.
I'm a sham!
I know exactly which one you're going for already. I don't even need to.
I want to do I'm a sham. It's beautiful. I'm saving. Detective Gumshoe, I was fooled to trust your report.
Huh? Me? I wasn't. Huh?
Detective Gumshoe,
Mm.
I'm disappointed in you, handling him the wrong report like that.
I'm sorry, sir. Never mind that it didn't exist.
You are at fault.
Are you sure you didn't pick the detective as sham?
I put I'm a sham. He said I'm for trusting you.
Okay. So no matter what we pick, we look like an idiot. Gumshoe also looks like an idiot, so we're not alone in our stupidity, at least.
This isn't going to look good on your evaluation next month.
What? But,
Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts this evidence. Maya's autopsy report. Died from a blow by a blunt object. May have lived for a few minutes after being hit. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that is an obvious conclusion, yes. Darn, this isn't good.
Edgeworth 1, us 0.
The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Objection! Let's have the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent? Witness, your name, please. April May, at your service. Slamhammer. Order. An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking. Yes, Your Honor. This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom.
Except
So,
ours, apparently.
are you not a man then? I guess you're
Maybe
a boy.
he's kind of like.
A
Maybe
boy.
this means like every other man.
He's a boy in comparison. I don't know.
I don't know, the way he acts sometimes.
Tell us where you were the night of September 5th when the murder occurred. I was like in my hotel room. I checked in right after lunch. And this hotel is directly across from the Fay & Co. law offices? That's right, big boy. Please testify to the court to what you saw. It was like 9 at night, and I looked out the window, you know? And then, I saw this woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy little girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, dodged to one side and ran away.